Hello, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. Hi, this is Ganesh Naik. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career and become a better version of themselves. And today I'm back with one of the videos with my student. He has cleared the exam for FRM Level 1 in November 2021. And he's going to be sharing out his experience, his journey of the preparation and what are the challenges that he faced. And the purpose of doing these kind of videos, and I'm reiterating this again and again in all the videos, there's a lot of students when they prepare for the exam, they don't have guidance, they don't have people to talk to. So from that perspective, these videos might help them to get some idea about the exam. Okay. So we'll be starting out with the session now. With this, we will start with the first question. Where exactly, what exactly you were doing before you decided to start the FRM preparation?
Uh, First of all, thank you, Ganesh sir, for inviting me here. Uh, so basically, I was working in risk domain. When I have
Hmm.
first thought, my colleague told me that you just pursue the FRM, so it will help you to better understand the concepts. So that way, I
Okay.
have enrolled myself in FRM.
Okay. And when was the first time that you were supposed to go for the exam? Which month?
Uh, November 2020.
Okay.
Then it got postponed to January. Then due to some medical problems, I was not able to attain the January exam.
Hmm.
Then I opted for the May exam
And
just
then also
before
got
one and a
postponed.
half month. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, so it was very
No, but
demotivating thing
we'll start with
because
the first date. We'll start with the first date. So no, November 2020. Okay.
hmm,
Before the announcement came that the exam is getting postponed, what was your preparation
hmm.
level? And you had done with all the books, reading, solving. What was your level?
Yeah, one time reading was done during that time.
Okay. Okay. And you had solved the question bank also?
A question bank, some topics basically from book 3 and 4.
Okay. Not the entire question bank. You didn't get, and before
No,
that, you got the
no.
information that the exam is getting postponed to
Yes, yes.
January. And then, like you said, you had some medical condition and you could not go for the January exam, right?
Hmm.
So I'm assuming there was no preparation happening during that period of time.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And then what happened? The exam moved to May. How was your preparation for May 2021 exam?
So after February, I started again with uh, book number 2.
Hmm.
So it was going smooth. I was continuously calling you during this week. I have done this many chapters and all.
Right.
But again, in month just before the exam, 1.5 month before,
Hmm.
they send a mail stating that the exam has been postponed, and
Yes.
again it is for the November, not also to July.
July, yes. It got directly moved to November. Yes. Then what
November, yeah,
happened? What
again
happened
6 months.
during that period? Because it was second time it
Uh,
is getting postponed for you.
yes, yes. The one thing I want to tell students that even though we are studying continuously, uh, but again, when this kind of news comes, we even though we are trying to put our efforts, sometimes
Hmm.
that continuity will go, and we'll not
Okay.
able to concentrate on the studies. So again, that 3 months gap. So before May exam, 3 months before, I have started daily 2 to 3 hours I used to give for my exam studies.
Okay. Okay. Daily 2 to 3 hours. Okay. So basically
Yes.
you started if it's November, so from July onwards,
Uh, yes.
August, September, November. So basically August, September, November, 3 hours properly you were giving.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Okay.
Uh,
And
s- so here, when I have
Mhm.
started for July, uh, again I have read the book once, but
Mhm.
again when we are going to start the preparation, the the curriculum is so vast. Again, we have to it will like it is like we are starting from zero. Again, we have
Hmm.
to go and study each and every concept. So again, we have to give time, sufficient time before the exam. It's not like
Right.
one time we have done and again it
So
will be there.
basically, the point that you're making is that even though you have seen the book once or twice before, but you have to start
Yes.
fresh because you must have forgotten a lot of stuff,
Yes,
right?
because small things. I like to mention one thing, that
Hmm.
even from the treasures, that last para for 3-4 lines para, they have asked me the question. On that 3-4 lines, they have given me four like subjective options. So uh, so we can't
Hmm.
just go away from the small things that also will matter in the exam. Small things,
Right. Right. Got it. Got
and
it.
they will tilt the concepts.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So now, when you were preparing from July onwards, like you were giving 3 hours every single day, what was your approach? I mean, you were reading the chapter and then solving immediately, or you were taking some time out exclusively for solving?
Huh. First, what I'll do, I'll just go through video and I'll
Hmm.
read the Swedger's notes,
Hmm.
and after that, I will solve the question bank, and whatever questions, which is some of your
Hmm.
questions are not there in the Swedger's book, so I'll just write it down. All these
Right.
questions which is not mentioned in the Swedger's, in the back,
Hmm.
in the Swedger's book only, because I know when I'm going for the revision, I don't
Hmm.
have time to go through two books. So again, I'll just
Right.
write down all the important concepts, important marker.
Hmm.
I'll just note it down in that
Hmm.
same book, and again I'll go through it. Like that,
Right.
I was doing.
And so when you started again, right? You started reading again the entire chapter. So when did you completed your first reading for that
First
November part?
reading, huh, after 1.5 month, first reading completed.
So September mid, around
Yeah.
September mid. Okay.
Mhm.
And solving of the chapter wise questions,
By October, yeah.
October end or mid of October.
October end. But
Okay.
here I
Okay.
want to mention that during the October end, I was not able to give full time to my studies due to work. So
Hmm.
whatever I have done, previous last, if I want to mention, last 30 days before the
Hmm.
exam, uh,
Hmm.
5 to 10 days I was not able to give the time what I am
Okay.
supposed to give. uh, so whatever I have done means the revision part during last 10 days.
Okay. Okay. So basically, by the end of October, you were not able to, for the last part of the October, you were not able to focus because of the work and all other commitments, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So from 1st of November, what were you doing? You were solving sectional tests, or what was the approach?
Yeah, correct. What I have done, first I started with book number two, which was my weakness, like quants. So I have started. I have given more time for the quants book. Then I
Hmm.
solved the questions. Then I move into book number three, which was having I was having a good knowledge of because of the my work. I'm in a market risk, so I'll be knowing these concepts. That helped me, and then I moved into book four, and then last book number one. Out of that, I
Hmm.
have marked some important chapters like MPT, APT, ERM,
Hmm.
learning from financial disaster,
Right.
and
Right.
GAP, code of conduct.
So you went through those chapters again, those important chapters again.
Yes, yes,
Okay. And you
and
gave the sectional test
just
also?
before, yes. Um, I like to mention that that sectional test only gave me a confidence.
Okay.
First, I gave your sectional test uh, just 8 days before the exam, uh,
Hmm.
and second, and first I solved the uh, test, and then I have gone through all the questions. Then
Okay.
I marked where I am lacking and my concepts where the concepts are going wrong. So
Okay.
and after that, next day again I have gave the sectional test, and as you said, just
Hmm.
the gap exam, that gap practice exam,
Hmm.
you just keep it for the last. For a last day. So my exam was on Thursday, I think. So for Sunday, I have kept that slot, GAP practice
Hmm.
exam, and I solved it, and I have done thorough analysis after that. And then the next 3 days, I was doing only revision.
Okay. And in total, how many mock papers you had solved?
Uh, three mock papers and one not by giving 4 hours, but just solving it
Okay.
in
Okay.
a break.
Now, what when we went for the exam, okay, what happened in that exam day?
Mhm.
The first 1 hour, what happened in that first 1 hour?
Yeah, yeah. I specifically want to share my experience because uh, as the second call I made to you only after my exam experience. What happened? I was pretty much sure, and the mindset was very clear. I was clear in my concepts, and I know, like, I have read the book and small thing. Only two chapters I have not studied, like for operational, and the other one is for credit. And I am very clear that apart from these two chapters, any questions on the other chapters, I am able to solve this. So when I went there, and I sat on the chair, the first two questions was like, uh, after sitting there, my confidence was very low, so
Hmm.
I'm not able to uh, solve the question during that first 10 to 15 minutes. My situation was like, even I was knowing the formula, but in that the plus multiplication size, I was not able to recollect that kind of uh, that shock was there. Like, so after
Okay.
15 minutes, after solving one to two questions, then again I was there on the right track. Then I solved up to 40 questions correctly. I mean, it's like, it was giving me a confidence. And after that 40 to 55, again that operational risk and the credit related risk,
Hmm.
they have asked me three questions each from the chapter. So
Okay.
again, and after that, all after the questions was very, like, I was able to answer the question, but some questions I have marked like that, and again I try to solve it. But that thing will not happen because you have to give a time to solve the questions,
Hmm.
because
Yes.
the questions nowadays, it's more theoretical. We have to give more time to read and each and every question to go through it thoroughly. Also,
So how many questions out of 100? So you were able to solve entire 100 questions properly?
the question which I have solved you. Hmm. Yes,
Entire 100 questions were you were able to solve, right? So now, out of those 100
yes, yes.
questions, how many questions you give me a
Hmm.
rough number? How many questions you felt were very tough?
Hmm. 20 to 30. It's 20
Okay.
to 25, like that.
Okay. And the rest 75 you were
Even though
able
for
to
bond
understand.
valuation, they have asked. Yes, sir.
So out of that 75 question, you were able to pick up things properly. There was no issue as such.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And like you said, initially you faced the problem that you're not able to remember the formula, or you knew the
Hmm.
formula, but you were facing that challenge. So
Hmm.
after first hour, what happened?
Hmm.
What was the flow?
As I said, after first 15 to 20 minutes, when fourth, fifth question, when I solved that question, it gave me a confidence. So again, I have started in a flow.
Okay.
So I was able to solve the questions in a flow.
Okay. So then there was no problem. Then from initial
No,
hiccup, you were able to do it properly. Okay. Okay. And how
yeah.
many, give us a rough idea, how many rough theory questions were there and how many calculation driven questions were there?
Uh, uh, Theoretical questions, more than 75, I guess. Yes.
Okay. And the 25 question were calculation. What was your
Yes.
confidence level in that 25 question?
Basically, from book one, APT related questions, it will be like two, three, four questions from these two chapters.
Mhm.
And from quants, no, out of 25, I can say I was able to answer 15 questions, 15 to 20.
Okay. And what about the
These are
75
it.
questions? Those 75 questions? How many you think
That's
that you were able to write?
theoretical. Actually, So out of that theoretical questions also, they will ask
Mhm.
you from the formula, JB,
Okay.
JB test. They will ask you the question from that JB test, that what factors it consists of. So it's not like
Hmm.
that. If you know the formula, only you have to apply it while solving the mathematical question. No, it's not like that. The formula based question also in theory questions, so they will ask you.
Okay.
So that 75 questions out of book three, I was very confident. A big book. So like I was able to solve this exchange these
Wonderful.
questions.
Okay. Okay. And when the result came in now, what were the quartiles that you got?
Uh, 2213.
Okay. Okay. So book two and book one, book three, primary, you had a very good performance. Book four, slightly, it got down. Now, when the
Yeah.
result came in,
So,
what was the
so
reaction
because
of
of that
people?
two chapters, yeah.
Acha, okay, what those two chapter actually could not do it properly and the score went down.
Hmm.
Okay. And what has been the reaction of people around you when they came to know that, okay, I've cleared the exam? What has been the reaction?
They are very happy because many of people my colleagues from my office also helped me a lot during my studies. Uh,
Hmm.
they guided me, and sir, you also guided me. So they were very happy. So my efforts was like I have given my full efforts. More than when I came out of the exam. So first thing I was not that confident, but still I was knowing back of the mind that I enjoyed the curriculum. I understand it and I try to solve the question because the main four books have given me so much of confidence. So conceptually, I can whatever I am doing at my work, it will give me more better understanding because I'll be knowing the theoretical base of it. So
Right.
I was more happy in that. It's very the curriculum is very enriching. Yeah.
Okay. And now if somebody comes to you and asks you for three tips on how to prepare for FRM, what would be those three tips?
Hmm. First, I'll say you have to give a proper time. It's not like if I am good in maths, you can crack the exam. No, it's not like that. Previously, it used to, but now you need to have very clear conceptual understanding. First thing. Secondly, you need to enjoy the curriculum. From you start with book two, book three, it will give you a better understanding about the financial. Then book 4 war related, and book 1 again it's a bit theory based. So like that you need to give effort. And in practical world also, it's what you are studying. So it's very helpful. Yeah.
Okay, so it is connected to you what is happening in real financial world also. So it will be
Yeah.
helpful
Yes. Yes.
for you
Correct,
to
sir.
connect.
Uh-huh.
Right, right.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm really happy, Vaibhav, because see the almost 2 years that the exam got postponed, you did not lose your hope, and you were continuously preparing. I know there was some period in between that was not good for you. I mean, in terms of physical health, in terms of the motivation, but you still continued and you gave your best shot for the November exam. And obviously, we saw the results are good. So definitely, this is a very good example for people who are working, that you should not lose your motivation, give the exam properly, and do your best. So from that perspective, this interview is going to be very, very helpful for
Correct.
people. Okay, and they will be motivated to go for the exam. So thank you very much for sharing your experience and being a part of this discussion.
Sir, and thank you very much for
So yeah,
your help and your the videos you have uploaded. Those videos are, I think, very it's free. That how to study each and every book. It is very helpful. So if people just go through that videos, no, it will be very helpful to manage your time and how to study, how to which chapter to read first, and
right,
that way it's very helpful. So it will save people, like it save time, and they'll be on the right track if they follows it. That's my
right.
experience.
Thank you very much, Vaibhav. And definitely, this
Thank you,
interview
sir.
is also going to be very helpful for a lot of people to look at in the future, and not be afraid or that we have work, we have job, and we have to still prepare. People who want to succeed, they definitely do it along with their
Correct.
job also,
Yes,
right? So
definitely.
thank you very much for being a part of
Yes.
this conversation.
Thank you, sir, and all the best for the students who are going to appear for the FRM level.
Thank you.